Hi, this is Brendan from the Pen Fountain. I've gotten some questions about how to use these pens, or fountain pens in general. So I thought I'd make a quick video showing what to do when you first get your pen in the mail. So when you get it, it'll be brand new and it won't have any ink in it. We'll never have had ink in it. I don't even fill them to test them. I've had no problems with them in the past. They ship with one of these in them. So this is called a converter, and you see when you turn this, there's a piston that moves up and down. So this is for filling from ink bottles. You might be able to find them at, craft stores or stationery stores, that sort of thing. I don't currently have any on my website, but I'm intending to add some. Here's a bottle of ink that I have from a long time ago, and this is Parker ink, but it doesn't really matter which brand you use. Some inks are faster flowing, some are slower flowing, some are faster drying. It's just a matter of personal preference. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this out. You just, like I say, just pull it out. It just pops in and out just like a cartridge would. And then with your pen, I will have included, even if you didn't order any, I will have included at least a couple of these standard international size ink cartridges. This one's royal blue color. What you do is you just put the tapered end. You'll see if you look down the tapered end, there's this little small opening. There's a ball in there that gets pushed in when you insert the cartridge. And just push this in. Okay. And then, see, no ink is flowing yet. So the primary thing that restricts ink flow in fountain pens is actually airflow back into the cartridge. So it can take a long time when a pen has never had any ink in it. It can take a long time for it to flow all the way to the tip. Okay, in this case it kind of made a liar out of me and happened very quickly, but there may have been some ink left in there from an earlier fill. What you want to do if you have a brand new pen that's never had ink in it is, one thing you can do is, if you have a bottle of ink of the same color, or if you don't care about the color changing for the first few pages, you can go ahead and you can just dip the pen in ink, wipe the nib clean, and then put in your cartridge. Another thing you can do is take a glass of water, dip the pen in it, or run it under running water in the sink. That's fine too. Then put your cartridge in. And then it's going to write really weak at first because you'll have watered down the ink that was in there. And then you can just keep writing until the color comes back to the way it should have been. Finally, another thing you can do is you can pull the cartridge out after you've popped the little ball in. And you can kind of poke the tip in there like this, maybe squeeze a tiny bit, and try to get some ink sucked in there. And that'll help a little bit too. And then just put the cartridge back, and you'll see now it's writing blue. After that, just screw the pen back together, and you're ready to go.